It is a spectacular day outside. If you have not got outside, I would recommend it. This is a live look from the Houston Zoo, specifically in the giraffe exhibit, where you can see the cute baby giraffe just sunning himself. And you can't blame him because it feels spectacular. We've had quite a few weeks. Last week we were snowy. This week we were damp. This weekend, we are perfect. Take a live look at our temperatures. Right now, seeing temperatures in the mid-60s here in Houston, 65 beautiful degrees. Humidity is low. Winds are coming in from the northwest, a bit on the breezy side, sustained about 10 to 15 miles per hour. This is a cool breeze. With the sunshine, it actually feels magnificent. So if you are one who likes to jog, beautiful jogging weather today. Temperatures reaching 68 to near 70 degrees this afternoon. As for your grillin' and chillin' forecast on this Friday night, grab that jacket. Temperatures are going to be cooling quick into the mid-50s. This weekend, though, picture perfect. Andy, Lisa, I'll break down what you can expect coming up.
All right, Caroline.
And hey, it is a beautiful day across southeast Texas. If the kiddos are getting out, maybe an extra long playground today, take a live look from our Arc Generators camera. You can see some high clouds out there, but as we go into the afternoon, more and more sunshine is going to come out. It's going to feel spectacular. Temperature-wise, currently sitting at 65 here in Houston, 63 in Liberty, 68 on the island. It feels really nice because our humidity values are low. Dew points in the upper 30s. This is a fabulous hair day. It is crisp this morning. Wind speeds coming in from the northwest at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. So a cool breeze moving in. All in all, not too bad out there. If you're heading out doing some gardening this afternoon, you're going to continue to see those skies start to clear out by 2 o'clock. 67 degrees, plenty of sunshine. Really should be a great day to get outside. And then even this evening, it is a Friday night. Conditions looking good. We've got clear skies. That's going to help us cool down quickly. So if you are firing up the fire pit, maybe grab a blanket as well. By 10 o'clock, 56 degrees here in the Houston area. And overnight tonight, because of the clear skies, we are going to be able to cool a bit more efficiently. In fact, temperatures able to make it into the lower and mid 40s. Overnight here in Houston, 46 degrees for our friends to the north like Livingston, Huntsville, Conroe. You'll be making it into the lower 40s. So for our Saturday, sunny skies, temperatures slow to warm up, 68 degrees at the heat of the day, low humidity. As for Sunday, well, it's Groundhog Day. The question, are we going to see the shadow? Is it going to be sunshine? Warm like springtime here. Temperatures are going to be warming up to 75 beautiful degrees. And you're going to notice that warming trend as we go into the upcoming week. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we've got high temperatures in the air. Here at home, we are dealing with a beautiful weekend in store. A live look from the Houston Zoo. You can see the blue starting to peek out. A lot of that cloud cover starting to move out. And I'll tell you what, the flamingos love it. Look at them basking there in the sunshine, splashing in their pool. Can't blame them. It is just picture perfect outside today. Temperature-wise, really comfortable. Currently sitting in the mid-60s here in Houston, 65, 68 on the island. For our friends up in Washington County, hey Brenham, it is 65 degrees. Not too bad out there. As we go through the afternoon, expect to see plenty of sunshine. Temperatures just shy of 70, starting to cool pretty quickly tonight. But I'll tell you what, this weekend, get outside. Make those plans. Golf, pickleball, long walk, outside brunch. It doesn't matter. Saturday or Sunday, can't go wrong. Sunny skies, highs in the 70s, low humidity. I'll tell you what, we're going to keep warming up as we go into next week. But Andy, Lisa, I've got more on next week's warm up coming up.
All right, Caroline, thank you. Now to...
All right, Haley, thank you. And thank you to Bill Spencer, who's been advocating for that cause forever. Caroline, let's talk to you. We've made it to the weekend. Here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
And boy, is it amazing outside.
The sun is shining, finally.
Finally, thank goodness. We have been waiting for this. We had the snow and the ice last week. This week it was wet and dreary.
Yeah.
And now it's just perfect. Take a look outside. It is where temperature-wise, we are just sitting pretty. Currently 65 degrees here in Houston, 65 up in College Station, 68 up in El Campo. We've got dry conditions, meaning not humid, dew points in the 30s. This is why this morning felt crisp. This afternoon, you might just feel a little lighter on your feet, a pep in your step. That's at least how I feel when we've got low humidity. Doesn't happen very often here in Houston. Winds are coming in from the northwest, sustained about 10 to 15 miles per hour. So a cool breeze, nothing too windy. But if you are a jogger, maybe it'll help push you along on your run. We're going to see more sunshine as the day goes on. Temperatures at the heat of the day, 3 o'clock, 68 degrees here in Houston. And if you've got Friday night plans or you're hosting folks, grilling and chilling on a Friday, great plans because the weather looks magnificent. By 8 o'clock, cooling into the upper 50s. Because we're going to have clear skies tonight, temperatures are going to cool more efficiently than what we saw overnight into this morning. In fact, we're all going to be waking up in the 40s. Kicking off our Saturday, 43 out in Liberty, 51 on the island, 46 here in Houston. So another cool, crisp morning. And then through the afternoon on Saturday, grab the bike. It's going to be wonderful again. Mostly sunny skies, very similar to what we're dealing with today. Low humidity, sunshine, comfortable temperatures. In fact, even as we look ahead to Groundhog Day, really the only difference is that on Sunday we will start to see temperatures get a tad warmer, but really pleasant, sunny and 75. Now, I do want to mention that sunset starting on Sunday is now going to be in the 6 o'clock hour. This is one of my favorite parts of February. You'll notice sunsets will get after 6 o'clock starting on Sunday, and starting on February 16th, our sunrises are going to be back in the 6 a.m. hour. Now, if we're going to talk about February, we also have to talk about our general warming trend. By the end of the month, our highs go to 71, our lows go to 51, so we will be gradually warming up. But it's Houston and it's February. We always end up seeing another cold snap. So I would not bank on us not seeing any more freezes.
Lisa Hernandez, let's get it over to Caroline right now. It's a gorgeous day outside. It's so nice out there.
And it's a really wonderful weekend ahead.
Yeah.
We've got sunshine, low humidity, and 70s.
Fabulous.
I mean,
love all of that.
Hard to get better. Let me show you what it looks like outside because conditions truly are spectacular. A live look from our Houston area Chevy dealers camera showing bright blue skies, what I like to call a bluebird day. Even at the Houston Zoo, this is the flamingo exhibit. Look at the water sparkling as they splash around in their lake. Just a great day to get outside. As for our current temperatures, we have been able to warm up into the upper 60s and the lower 70s. Right now, 70 degrees here in Houston, 65 up in Livingston, 70 on the island as well. The reason why we feel so great today is that cold front yesterday bumped down our humidity. Dew points in the 30s and 40s. That's a fabulous hair day, and it's also why this morning felt so crisp. Now, as we go through the next several hours, those clear skies are going to help us cool down once the sun goes down. By the way, sunset tonight, very close to 6 o'clock. Sunset finally after 6 o'clock, starting on Sunday, the first time since November 2nd. But watch how quickly our temperatures plummet once we get overnight tonight. By 9 o'clock, 57 degrees. Waking up tomorrow morning in the mid 40s. But I'll tell you what, both Saturday and Sunday looking lovely. Sunshine, temperatures warming through the 70s. By Sunday, 76. This is the start of a warming pattern that'll bring us into the 80s for next week. But Lisa, more on that full forecast coming up.
Okay, Caroline, thank you. On this lovely Friday.
It is a beautiful Friday, a great day to get outside, but I do want to give a warning to allergy sufferers because if you are like myself, take those medications.
Yeah.
Let me show you. It's the cedar trees. It's that cedar fever. As for mold spores, this is also in the high category. This is what we expect to see after heavy rainfall, or really any rainfall. If you remember earlier this week, it was pretty dreary. So tree pollen high, mold spores high. Take those allergy medications. And I say this because you should still get outside. It is just lovely out there. A live look over downtown. We've got some high clouds, but plenty of sunshine still peeking through. That's helped us warm up really nice this afternoon, currently sitting in the upper 60s and the lower 70s. If you're out there in Angleton, 71 degrees, 70 in Tomball, our friends out in Brenham, just shy of the 70s. So a comfortable afternoon. Winds are currently coming in from the north-northwest at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. So a cool breeze out there. Nothing too strong, really perfect if you're planning on hosting on this Friday night, grilling and chilling. Definitely grab that jacket. Clear skies are going to help us cool down pretty quick. By 9 o'clock, cooling down into the mid 50s. And by tomorrow morning, we're actually going to be waking up in the lower to mid 40s. Down on the island, 50 degrees, a bit more moderate next to the coast. 46 here in Houston, areas up near Huntsville or Livingston, waking up in the lower 40s. So a cool start to our Saturday, but into the afternoon, mostly sunny skies. Temperatures really like today. Low humidity, sunshine, upper 60s. Perfection, if you ask me. If you like it a little warmer, well, do I have a treat for you? Groundhog's Day. Shadow, no shadow, winter, spring. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to be feeling warm like springtime. Temperatures are going to be making it into the lower and mid 70s. All in all, a spectacular Sunday. And sunset starting on Sunday, now going to be in the 6 o'clock hour. In fact, through the month, you'll notice sunsets getting a little bit later. And by February 16th, sunrise is going to be in the 6 a.m. hour. So a lot to look forward to, at least when it comes to gaining daylight this month. But we also expect to be warming up as well. Speaking of a warm up, by Monday,
Right?
that does not happen often.
Right, overnights in the mid to high 40s.
A little jacket in the morning.
Oh, we're set, you guys.
It'll be amazing.
Thank you, Caroline. Looking forward to that. Let's get to you, Caroline, ending with weather and just a gorgeous night ahead of us here.
I mean, what a way to kick off a week. And it's coming just in time for the weekend. A live look outside over the Southwest Freeway from our Houston area Chevy dealer's camera. It's a bluebird afternoon. We've got sunny skies, no clouds to talk about, and temperatures, they are comfortable. This is air conditioning weather. We've got upper 60s to about 70 degrees. Right now, 70 here in Houston, 71 on the island, 66 up in Livingston. So a cool start to what's going to be a great evening. Dew points are low in the 30s and the 40s. That means a fabulous hair day, but it also means it's going to be feeling a bit more crisp overnight tonight. Look how fast our temperatures cool with clear skies. We're going to be plummeting through the 50s by tomorrow morning, waking up in the mid 40s. So grab those jackets. But if you've got plans, golfing, pickleball, outdoor walk, outside brunch, whatever you do, make sure it's outside this weekend. Both days looking delightful. We've got mostly sunny skies, 72 on Saturday. Sunday's Groundhog Day, 76 degrees. We are going to be warming into the mid 70s, and this is actually the start of a pretty big warm up next week. We're talking 80s in the first week in February. But Lisa, Andy, I've got more on that full forecast coming up.
All right, Caroline, we'll see you for that.
Tend to spike after we see rainfall. And if you remember, we started off this week dreary and wet, so no surprise there. Otherwise, though, weather is looking spectacular. A live look from our Houston area Chevy dealer's camera. Some high clouds out there, but all in all, pretty nice. We've got sunny skies, temperatures warming up to really comfortable conditions. Currently sitting in the upper 60s and the lower 70s, 71 in Pearland, 68 out in Huntsville. We've got winds coming in from the northwest, sustained about 10 to 15 miles per hour. That's bringing in nice, cool air. Your grilling forecast this evening is going to be a bit chilly. So if you're hosting on this Friday, grilling and chilling, a lot of chilling. Temperatures cooling down into the mid 50s by 9 o'clock. And we're going to keep cooling efficiently because of those clear skies. In fact, waking up tomorrow morning, temperatures are going to be starting off in the lower 40s for areas to the north and to the west. Here in Houston, in the mid 40s. The closer to the coast you get, a little bit more moderate, 50 degrees to start off your Saturday in Galveston. And as we go through the day, sunny skies, really pleasant temperatures similar to what we're dealing with today. By 10 a.m., warming into the mid and upper 50s. At the heat of the day, upper 60s, low humidity. I think it's going to be a picture perfect day. But if you prefer it to be just a bit warmer, let's show you Groundhog's Day. Our forecast for Sunday really looking spectacular. Sunrise happening at 7:12. Our rodent meteorologist will tell us, is it winter? Is it spring? And I'll tell you what, Houston's going to tell us that it's going to be feeling like spring because actual temperatures warming into the mid 70s. And a treat about Sunday, sunset is now going to be in the 6 o'clock hour. In fact, this is a trend as we go through February. Sunsets get a little later, sunrises get a little bit earlier. Every day we gain about 90 seconds of daylight, meaning extra 45 minutes through the month. By February 16th, sunrise is going to be in the 6 a.m. hour again. Not only do we see our daylight get longer, but we're also going to see temperatures gradually warm up. By the end of the month, we should be having highs pretty standard in the 70s. And I'll tell you what, we're also expecting the Northwest. It's all of those details that just makes our weather today in Houston, I think, picture perfect. A live look downtown from our Houston area Chevy dealer's camera. Some high clouds out there. And boy, is it beautiful. Right now it's 70 degrees here in Houston. Sunny skies. That breeze now from the west-northwest at 14 miles per hour. Humidity is low. Sunset not until 5:58. You'll notice it getting later and later and later. In fact, by Sunday, sunset actually going to be in the 6 p.m. hour. That's the first time since November 2nd that we will have seen sunset in the 6 p.m. hour. Across the board, we are comfortable upper 60s and the lower 70s. As for those dew points, they are low, which means humidity non-existent. If you're heading out this evening, temperatures plummeting through the 50s into the 40s. That's ahead of a perfect gardening weekend. Sunshine, 70s, low humidity. I just cannot stop saying that. Enjoy it because next week 80s return, rain chances return. We're going to talk a whole lot more about that extended forecast though coming up.
Okay, Caroline. Thank you.